Is it possible for you to turn your video on, Seyi? Is it possible?
Okay.
For your bandwidth. Okay. Aha. Yes. Yay. I want to thank you from the depth of my guts for taking us through, and not just taking us through, simplifying what cloud computing is all about. And nobody else could have done it better, you know, and that's you. That's years of experience. I'm just 5 years in tech, you know, although I have accumulation of 30 years work experience, but not in tech. So I want to appreciate you. Can I just ask how many of us, I want to take a direct live feedback. Yeah. What did you gain today? Did you gain something? What exactly it is? Because the hallmark of a trainer is that the participant followed through. What is your takeaway from today's session? I saw Rashid's comment. Rashid is part of LEARNTOR cohort 1, and today is a machine learning machine learning guru, and it makes me so proud to see all our alumni doing great stuff. So who would like to unmute and give us their highlights of today's session? Your highlights. Anybody? Anyone?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, my name is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Mercy. Thank you, Seyi. I'd like to say, I like the way he broke down the clouds into the past, platform for a service, solution for a service, and infrastructure for a service. Because like I'm a new BA, I just got a job as a BA, but I've not started. So I just wanted to also ask him that what aspects could he point me to that will help me? Because I believe the role I'm going into, they're going to be using Azure for their system, for their solutions.
Okay, before he answers the question, let me just do a quick retro so that we can do that before Seyi answers your question. Anybody would like to give me highlights of what you've taken today on introduction to Azure DevOps? I mean, Azure Cloud. Anyone? I'm very big on feedback, by the way, if you did not notice. I'm sure you'd know by now. Did you get value from today?
Hello, can I try?
Yes, please. And I'd like to hear a female voice as well. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, this is not a female voice. This is James. All right.
It's all right, James. Fantastic voice. James is part of LEARNTOR cohort 5, so it's a good voice to hear.
Okay,
yeah.
So it was really good stuff. I should say, really good stuff. I like the presentation was simple, brought out the key points. For me, takeout will be the zones. You know, I know about cloud computing, not from a technical perspective per se, but it's part of what I do. But you hear lots of questions when you want to run projects, and it has to do with cloud, and people start asking you, oh, where is this going to be? What if there is a problem? What if there is an issue? You know, and all of that. And you're struggling to tell them that, see, there's a disaster recovery part of things. There is the zones. So if one zone is down, it's all spread in regions. So this gave me a bit more confidence to speak, you know, when talking about projects that have to do with cloud, definitely. And
thank you so much.
I really love it.
Thank you so much. And James is very excited about cohort 5. So I'm excited about this cohort, the best so far with what we have packaged for them. So can I take just one more female, then you can answer the question for the guy that has just got a BA work and how he can infuse this experience. Nice session. Yes, please. Yeah.
Hey, I barely just got on because the time difference. So, but then he made a little bit more things easier for me by the way he went about from each spot, because sometimes these things are all so clouded if you don't know what you're doing. So I think he's a great teacher.
He is. Yes, yes. He has built an amazing community, and I recommend that you check them out. Please, Etiasa, can you drop Seyi's LinkedIn in the chat? I'm sure he's open to connecting with you on LinkedIn, but his best place is Twitter. So go check him out on Twitter. I'm speaking in his community this Saturday. He has built a rock solid community. He's a phenomenal trainer. And that's why there's somebody that wrote about him, about his leadership style on LinkedIn yesterday. That's weird. He's a phenomenal person. Thank you so much for that. And now, Seyi, do you want to give the feedback? Oh, thank you so much, Erica, for that kind words. Very thorough. Yes, Seyi explanation was awesome. Yeah, especially when you're new to tech and you don't know where to navigate. You need the right person to demystify tech for you, so you're not scared. He's the one that made me love data. He brought in Deji, and today Deji and I were like a marriage made in heaven. Yeah, you brought Deji to my life. So I want to say thank you. Over to you, Seyi. Would you like to respond to Candy? But does anybody have any question, addition to Candy's question? Anybody else? Because we need to wrap up.
Yeah. Question. Can you just help me with the question? I didn't hear.
So his question is, he will be working with Azure as a BA. He's new to business analysis. So what tips, what advice can you have for him to be able to fit in when he gets into the space? He's new he's new to this, yeah.
Okay, since it's going to business BA, that is talking of business analyst, if I'm right. And the parts that can be very, very, in terms of compatible with what you are doing, the Power BI area, the analytics area on Power BI, which is comes from the PaaS area and the SaaS area, where you use Power BI to run analysis. You use SQL Server can also be very, very welcoming to be able to address issue in terms of what you want to do to run your analysis that is come from your business. So I feel that just go to Power BI. If you can also dive into Power Platform, that also give you a connector. It's not the basic for your business analytics potential, but it gives you an overview of what Microsoft provision from that area and what you can use to do that. Azure is just a platform where the other person work on. So Azure is just a baseline, while the other application that run on it, like M365, like Team, just run on it as an application that run on infrastructure. I hope I've been able to answer the question. If not,
there's another question in the chat. It says, my question, I'll be working with Azure as a network engineer. What tips can I learn to make me stand out? Thank you.
Now, the network area is evolving. You know, initially, Microsoft allowed third party to bring their network devices and rest. Now bringing in what we call grouping, network grouping, ability to have policies run on your network. Now help you to protect your content, your users from the Azure perspective. So where I wanted to go in more is to look at how the change has occurred from the network perspective when it comes to Azure. Learn about network grouping, network devices, whether the third party you can bring on Azure or the one that you can use. So I'll also advise you can go to Microsoft Learn, where you go to the Azure part of it. You can try to run some of this learning. They are free of charge. Look at the content that has for the network side.
Thank you so much, Seyi. On that note, we need to call it a night. How can a business analyst transition into tech? It's learning, right?
Yeah, learning. Now you have to come from your passion base. Where is your passion? Because there's a lot of area you can go into the cloud, from the Power BI to the Power Platform to the M365 to the infrastructure as a baseline. These are places you can touch, but you must run it from within. Where do you have comfort? Power Platform is the easiest way. No code, no code. All you do is just go there, do whatever you want to do, and you're doing it without actually learning coding and the rest. Power BI is part of those integration where you do analysis with Power BI engine that runs on Azure. So talk to yourself, look inward. Where do you find more promising in terms of your skill set and what you want to achieve?
And speaking to your passion, LEARNTOR is an agile digital transformational learning platform. We offer immersive hands-on practical learning in design thinking, data analytics, UX, UI, business analysis, data analytics. And it's Seyi that made me love with Power BI. I was on Tableau, although the both platform like Microsoft just started, they'll beat you out of the market, you know, and that's what Microsoft does. So a Microsoft certified trainer today, and thanks to him because it touched me in that direction. So you can learn with us. We have a cohort starting that just started this week, and we have other training. His community is always offering free session every Saturday. That's the MCT Power User Group, Nigeria user group. Please check them out on Meetup. You find the link and join. It's free session. It starts from there. The greatest university that I've attended that has helped me grow so in such an exponential growth way is Meetup. Attend Meetup. Listen to people like this. We bring them to you so you can learn and it can expose you and open your mind up to these things. And it will take you very far. And additionally, finally, please, it's important. If you like what we do, just click share. When you see the flyer on LinkedIn, invite somebody, let them come. These are professionals. Seyi, I know how much he charges organization for his session. For him to come share his wealth of expertise is something we need to start to value. Come here with people, help us with feedback. That is important to us. Thank you so much for being part of today's session. Next Thursday, 5 p.m., same time, is going to be about Agile. Every other Thursday, intermittently, is data or anything relating to Microsoft, okay? How do I become a Microsoft certified trainer? You need to take the data analytics training that is coming up. We have the beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And advanced, you can do that. And I'm happy to recommend my alumni, Franca Ibuzo. She's actually, Franca, are you there? She's running a class and she equally certified. I believe in growing with people. So
yes, I am here.
Her. If she has any class, please jump on Franca Ibuzo's class. She has data analytics that she takes as well. And she too, she's a Microsoft certified trainer. So is Rashid. I want to see people grow. That's what I live for. I'm your #1 cheerleader. I'm here to cheer everybody on. So thank you so much, Oga Seyi. I appreciate you. Anyone I want to stay back and just chat for a little bit, please do us honor and just help us with your feedback. It's very important. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And the next one, like you talked about, low code, no code. We are bringing another most valuable professional, Foyi, and she's a Nigerian woman that is an MVP. There are not many of them. I'm aiming for that as well. So make sure you are there and invite a friend. Thank you so much. Namaste. Obrigado. Eshegoni. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, everyone. Have a very good evening. See you all.
All right.
Okay.
Mercy.
Thank you so much. Please.
Hey,
yes.